So welcome to day trading, where you can make $1,025 in 1 hour of work and still be mad about it. I'm mad about it because it should have actually been double that, about $2,000, but it's still pretty good, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it with a simple strategy. You can skip over to the live trading in the top of the link of the description. You can see in the backtest results, 42 days, 20.3% gain, which is pretty amazing because our risk management is super tight. By doing this strategy and doing it effectively, you will never blow up an account. So the strategy is, if you click on indicators, you add the SuperTrend, it's got 41,000, and then up here under settings, click on them. ATR period, set it to 1. And the ATR multiplier is 1.5. And what that's going to do is it's going to make the signals change super fast. So basically we're on a 1 minute chart. That's very important because these signals are going to be different for every time frame. We're going to buy after the 1 minute candle closes after the SuperTrend signal change. So I trade on the first hour of every day. And this is the first 1 minute bar. We're on a buy signal. So my entry point is right there. I'm selling right away at 0.3%. Right there, I sell half of my position size, and I set a stop loss at where I bought at. And then I continue to sell every 0.3% rise until the sell signal. This is where I exit that position. For the loss, it's also the SuperTrend signal changes, or my max stop loss is 0.8%. All right, so the market is about to open here. You can see yesterday Tesla had a good day, and then after market, it just hopped up 3% and then went right back down. These are my projections. Set this green area right here set to 0.3%, where I would sell half of my position and set a stop loss to where I bought at. Okay, the market just opened, and we'll see if this candle closes on a sell or a buy signal. So it did close on a buy signal. We just sold half and set a stop loss right here of where we bought at. We just sold another quarter. And it's rising very sharply here. We're going to sell another quarter. Looks like it broke this pre-market high right there. Still got some room to go. You could see on the pre-market high over here made it to 193. Not sure if there's a reason for this big push up. This is just kind of what Tesla does in the mornings. It just shoots up and down random directions. And this strategy is really made for that. Okay, we just sold another quarter of our position over there. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a bigger win on this next sell. If I mute the SuperTrend for a second over here, you can see that the high is right here at 194.50. That would be a 2.5% profit right there. I do want to lock in some of the profits if it reaches 2%. So I'm going to set an alert over here. Also in the SuperTrend, I want to set an alert for when the direction changes. So under these three little dots right here, add alert on SuperTrend. And then under condition, you do directional change. You see these little timer icon, click on that, and that's where you can see all your alerts that you've set. You can cancel them. So we have 145 units. I want to set the stop loss just in case where we bought at. So I'm right clicking directly on the chart, go to trade, sell 145 stop. And then we have the stop loss set here. I can cancel it directly on the chart as well. Unfortunately, I need to cancel this stop loss order if I want to sell additional shares up here. Definitely tempted to just sell early right now, lock in some more profits here. I really gotta wait until I hit my profit targets though. That's been kind of a thing I've been doing, is selling early too much. And if you do that too often, really this whole plan starts to not work. Okay, we just sold at 2% over there, another 30 shares. We only have 115 shares and we're still up $420 on that, and up almost $1,000 on the day. So I'm tempted to just sell everything right now, lock in a huge profit, but once in a while you'll be surprised these things just continue to shoot up. So our next profit target, I would say right there at the pre-market resistance. When this drops, I think it's going to drop fast. That's going to give us a good opportunity to go in short. Okay, we got the 1 minute bar closed with a sell signal. So we fully exited our position and we're currently shorting. This is our max loss over here. Okay, looks like it retracted on my sell. It just almost hit that profit target I sold, and then it quickly jumped back up. So I think we only got more of a smaller win for that. As you can see that I got in late. We got a sell signal over here. This 1 minute bar closes. This should have been my entry right here. So from that point, this would have been the correct place to sell if I would have gone in at the right time. But anyways, the stop loss hit where we bought at. So we're now out of this trade. Didn't really want to be in that trade because Tesla is so bullish today that I really feel like this is like a short-term pullback, and we're going to continue rising up. But we're up $950 on the day. All right, we got one candle closed with a buy signal, so we're going long right now. And our first sell target is right at this resistance here. So Tesla a lot of the times follows the overall market. You can see the overall market is just doing really poorly today. This is TQQQ. That's really not a good sign for Tesla. So I'm thinking of just exiting this position over here, because right now it's like struggling to break this point. It really looks like it's consolidating. It's just not worth it for me right now because we're already up on the day. Of course it goes up as soon as I sell, but that kind of always happens. But let's focus on the fact that we are up $1,025 today. We broke $1,000 today. That's really great. My normal trading session ends in 25 minutes. At the end of that, I'm going to do a back test. All right, so as you can see, this was a huge mistake to sell right here. This would have gone all the way up to 1.45% if we would have followed the strategy. So that's kind of a bummer, but we have been green 3 days in a row now. We had a $800 day, a $700 day, now an $1,000 day, so I'm not complaining too much. So I'm going to do really quickly the back test for today. Okay, so today would have come out to, if we traded the plan, plus 1.5%. So that's 42 days, 20.3%. But instead of 1.5, it wound up being more like a 0.8% gain. So before we check out, I want to do the inspo for the day. Find the balance. After a trading day, I'm tempted to change the strategy by adjusting SuperTrend settings, stop loss, or take profit marks. Saying things like, if I just lowered my stop loss by 3 ticks, I would have made X amount more. But that would have just saved me for that day, and I'd have to go back and re-back test the entire strategy to see if it's actually worth doing. As tempting as it is, I never tweak my strategy unless I spend the time backtesting and the results are better, and I rarely find that they are. Don't fix it if it's not broken. There is a give and a take for every strategy, and there is no perfect one, except that every great plan has its red days. But if you know it works in the long run, then stop trying to change it. So please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot, and we will see you next time.